Check, check. Alright, I guess we can go ahead and get this started. Alright. Hide this just for fun. I've kind of already picked my server. Alright, go. Kicking it right off. Looking for his dealer.
The stories you've heard, they don't tell the whole truth. The island is indeed the place of legend. There's power and vast riches as well. But those who've gone before you have simply vanished, never heard from again. I saw the horror, the madness that overcame the crew. It was beyond any evil the world has ever known. How I survived, I do not know. The contents of this box are not of this world. They will guide you to that one, wherever and whatever that may be. Go then, Captain. Chart your course and your fate. I will say a prayer for the souls of your crew.
Well, this is supposed to be me. This doesn't look right at all. Let's see. Oh yeah, go. Won't be a dude. Let's see, what do we want to look like? That's interesting. It's kind of cool. Let's see what that looks like. We're gonna go with my pasty self. J's. Let's see. Let's see, what do we got for hair? I like go. No. There we go. Mohawk. Yeah. Okay. Can it? It can be. I'm gonna do. Let's see, facial hair. Boy, that's tempting. But I don't think that's what. I go with something more like that. That's a little bit characteristic, I suppose. It's probably not, you know, historically accurate. Oh gosh, burn mark, something. Discoloration. It'd be kind of fun to add to the scars, make it look like I'm actually already like battle hardened a bit. Consider my long-running gaming career of obsession hobby. It's like the same thing, I think. Bigger one. It was a double eyeball scar. I go with that though. That kind of like accentuates. It looks like I took damage on that side of my face. Yeah, we'll run it. Tattoo? Do I get anything that's not a face tattoo? These are all gonna be face tattoos. No face tattoo. I am not Poe. I am Traxxas. Yeah, no, I think you look pretty good too. Oh shit. Apologize if my audio is bad. I am still struggling with it. Hopefully it should be a little better this time around. Done quite a few tweaks. That's unpleasant. Not going to be able to go very far if we have that running. That through there. I haven't tweaked any settings or anything on this game. I don't know what it's going to run like. I don't know what's going to... FPS is looking good with a black screen anyway. Alright. Yeah, we're doing alright. I can work with this. Manageable. Okay. Huzzah, draw my weapon. Right click to block. Left click to attack. Assuming left. Oh, shift. Shift. Dodge. Heavy attack. Take that. Alright. Can I not move? I can't move.
You! Come closer. Your captain needs you. There's something wrong. You're not feeling right.
Oh yeah, man. You took all them drugs.
Devil's Storm. What in the nine hells was that about? And where is my box? I need my box. Did you take it? You bilge rat.
Alright now, man, let's not be throwing accusations
Something
around.
isn't right. To come so close. It's not fair. What's happening to me? I can't die. Not like this.
It's actually kind of sad. Poor dude had no chance. So I am strangely unable to move. I feel like that's a problem. What is happening? So I cannot command the game. And that is the first time I've experienced that. I actually have played the closed beta and others. Do I? Oh, I have to do. Wow, it is not messing around. Oh my gosh. Still can't move, so I gotta press 6 to eat. Holy cow, dude. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really dumb. Hasn't done that before. It was like, no, you can't move until you do this. Or at least, if it did, I don't remember that being the case. Maybe it did. I don't know. See, that threw me off. I was like, I can't move. Thought I was having like a major like PC meltdown or something. Some weird frame drops. Dropping frames. Let's see if it's really cool. Okay, let's see if this works. Alright, neat little mantle. Supposed to be superior in some way? You don't... Ow, okay. Break your rock. You're just dead. Okay, purchase skill points, or you can't move. Got it. I really want that one. That one's the one I like. Ah! How's it going, Heath? I am live at the moment. I am. Excellent. Yes, sir. You can still hang out in Discord, though. Dude, you won't. You're popping up, so it looks like it's working. Ooh, I'm at the mountain here. I did a lot of things to try to make sure it would work. Let's actually test it real quick. Yes, there is. What the? Can you talk again? Wow, that's fascinating. So you pop up, but you don't actually, I can't actually hear you. What do I have to do to make that work? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna fiddle with some things. I mean, that's the whole point of this. It's Artificial Eye 74. Okay. Those are. fine. We're here. Just for fun, I'm gonna try this. I don't know why this is like this. Oh, are you getting echo from me? Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, how about now? I think that's doing anything. Why it's being so difficult? I am trying all sorts of crazy things to get this to work. Say again? Still no effect. I wonder why this is being so difficult. I don't either, dude. Don't. Trying now? No, nothing. Nobody is currently watching, aside, I don't think, from. Appreciate you. No, but I mean, so this is a good time to like kind of test this out. Right? So I can stop the game audio and stuff, but like by just tabbing out or whatever, but like it even tabbing back in, I can't get any of your audio. Which I can oop, that will help. That. See, that's the only reason I use that overlay is because I was trying to get that to help. What are we talking about? I don't think I have more than like two or something. I don't stream like consistently at all. But I'm trying to change that. Okay. Okay. Check, check.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, I've got your audio.
Oh, it
Can,
worked.
can you hear yourself?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Success! Oh my gosh.
What'd you have to
Hopefully,
do?
I just had to change some settings around and get your audio capture to capture from the right location. Is my audio coming through on the stream okay?
Yeah.
Is the game audio and like voice chat audio like balanced at least relatively?
Let me hop out of Discord real quick and see.
Yeah, of course.
Because the Discord audio is kind of overtaking it.
All right, so we found the we found the captain again, praising the sun as he should. Maybe not the sun. Possibly Satan. Okay. Oh, he's big now.
You would have been better off dying
Shield
at
bump you.
sea.
Oh. 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 He had a lot of health bar left, but okay. Oh, that's why. Okay. And we're on the beach. I guess we just get teleported here? Is that... Like, what's the story with that? How am I here now? Should I not be dead? Hang on. Maybe let's go talk to somebody. Maybe they can tell me what happened.
Drowned rat sailor we have here, don't we? Still,
No
better
explanation.
off the name's
That's kind of what I
right.
remember.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you too.
Remember such- Wherever you come from, it's lost to you. This is your home now.
Fair enough.
Turnham. An isle of treacherous shores and lost memory. Nothing as it was in the old world.
What makes a Turnham so special?
Death itself is a different creature here. And a finicky one. You've come back to life unscathed, but your crewmates and those from other ships weren't so lucky.
Am I unscathed? I feel like I have demons in me now. What happened to them?
They'll be wandering the beach as the soulless drowned now.
Oh, fantastic.
The thing is to try and put them back to rest. It's better if you do it.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Alright. Let's see. Still don't know what I'm doing yet. We'll come back to that. Oh god. Buttons. There we go. Tab. Whip. Yeah, boot. Definitely. Bonus. Okay. Let's go murder. I keep trying to sprint, and that's just not working out for me. Is there a sprint? I honestly don't even know if there is a sprint. Oh, I missed horribly. This. Okay. We're getting it back. We're getting it back. Hello, sir. Would you like to be murdered? And shield bump. There we go. Okay. I have killed the 3. Ooh. Let it. Loot these, I guess. I know we can loot. Ooh. I'm sorry, I am not going to be reading all of those. There are too darn many. And they are too long, and I read like a 4th grader, and I don't care to expose that. At least not more often than I have to. Okay. Guess that's really it. Just loot some stuff, run back. Our way out.
I know it wasn't a pleasant task, but
I
it
know
was
it
the
wasn't.
right thing. Helps protect the First Light settlement too. The drowned sometimes wander quite a ways.
Never mind what just happened. Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? You're probably cold, exhausted, and half-starved after what you've been through.
I didn't hear you say my name, but I'll be alright.
Stop playing tough now. You need to learn how to survive out here. Gather some flint and wood and make yourself a skinning knife at the fire.
At the fire? Am I gonna cook a skinning knife? I suppose. Grab these rocks, called flint. This is the biggest flint I've ever seen. Bush. Those jokes just write themselves. We're just gonna stay above that. Okay, set as active tool.
There you go. You've got an eye for this, it seems.
Yes, I am a
It's time to make your
skinning knife
feast.
cooking connoisseur.
Aye, these boars around here can be right vicious. But they make for a fine meal. Hunt one down, butcher it up, and cook yourself some rations.
Sounds great.
My mouth is watering just thinking about those steaks. Beats having hardtack any day of the week.
This bitch has got it way too easy. She just sits here on the beach and has fucking scrubs run around and kill animals and cook them for her all day long. I did not. If I didn't have to do this quest to proceed, I would not. Ah. That's because I just don't like indulging you. I don't like you very much, lady. This feels like cheating. Oh, I still have to cook one. Oh. Looting corpses here. And taking forever to skin the world's biggest boar. They meant to say bear. Oh, supply crate. I will be grabbing a lot of these, but I ain't gonna be. Nope.
Nothing beats the smell of fresh meat on an open fire, does it? You'll be wanting to visit the First Light settlement yourself soon enough.
I guess that's a torch.
But there's
I-
more
I-
work to be
everybody's
done
on
here
fire.
first, after that storm. That storm was corruption. Pure evil. Takes out any ship approaching, and any tries to leave. But this one today was the worst I've seen. Your ship was just one of many to get smashed, and we need to check each of them. It's tradition in First Light to keep record of all the shipwrecks on this shore. A memorial of sorts. Going out, look for any legacy items you can scrounge. If there's any corruption lingering, steer clear of it.
Don't tell me twice. So did she give me a bow, or do I have to go kill things to get the bow? Oh, I got this though. Let's open that up. Oh snap! Temptation. Oh yeah. No, not really. Back to actually, this is the tier 2 one. That and pants. Do prefer pants. It's kind of nice. Now, can we salvage this? What do we get if we salvage? We get repair parts. I'd say repair, salvage. I'd say worth. Just S-click. Yeah, there we go. Right. Fix this up real quick. There we go. That should help. Oh wait, going the wrong way. What am I doing? She said check the ships, and I just like defaulted to like the ships I'd already been to. Yep. Do I have any new skills or anything? No, not yet, but almost. And I could start putting points in something. I think I'm just gonna start stacking some Constitution early on, because I don't still know what I want to do yet. But I think boring as it feels, I think I might actually go with a strength build. I've been debating this ever since the closed beta because I kept changing my spec in the closed beta, and I'm probably going to do it in this one too. But there's too many things I like. No new weapons have been added, but there's been a lot of fixes to the weapons. So that's a lot of exciting things that they've done with that I think is really cool. They've reduced PvP scaling, which I personally am really not a fan of. It seems like a crutch, but whatever. We'll see how that plays out. I think we might just go with that strength. Now we can always change stuff up. Let's just see what we got. I know there are new weapons planned, there's already new weapons in the works, but I know that they're taking a very live service approach with this game. So like, release will not be the end of it, and it's just there's just going to be an endless stream of content for this. And I really think there will be with the way they've updated things and how much has changed over the last year. There's been a lot more weapons added to the game, even just since in the last year. So I think we have good things to look forward to. At least I hope so. Oh my gosh. Let's just get attacked by everybody. Everybody get in on this fight. Let's go. Everybody loot this chest. We can all loot it at the same time. There you go. Ooh, we got a fire staff. Oh, a little life staff. I can read. I told you I can read. Ow, he actually put me there. That was unfortunate. Alright, well that's a little discouraging. Yes, the loot is slightly more important than your life, sir. Okay. I knew we'd survive. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just running around murdering now. This is just good old-fashioned murder fun. Alright, now I need to get back on task. What are we doing? We're collecting a ship roster and a log. I feel like that's kind of the same... Well, no, it's not the same thing. Okay. figured the log might, you know, contain the roster, but yeah, no. Here somewhere. Oh, we going in the boat? Going in the boat. Sir, what have you done back here? Oh, there's two of y'all. You got it. You got this. Alright, there we go. Search shipwrecks for records and remnants. Again, feel like I just did that, but let's do it again. He says map looks better. I don't know if I see much of a difference, really. But it does seem like the waypoints are sticking better than they were. I remember when we were in the closed beta, it seemed like waypoints would like fade in and out, and sometimes disappear at the most inopportune times. So hopefully the waypoints are a little more consistent this time around. Boy, nobody had a chance. Just straight murder. Oh, I like that. A little sad we gotta cover up the Mohawk so early, but that's alright. Oh, that dude was over there hunking axes. That's pretty dope. Alright. Let's hop back in here. We got... wait. Oh, just double. Oh, nice. We got new gloves, new helmet. We're at medium armor now. Tap, you know, up to a life staff, I guess. Why not? I mean, not using nothing else. Oh, wait. No, don't do that. Oh, we gotta get to level 5 before we can do that. Oh, I don't remember that being a thing. Alright. Get some food, get some health back. Still, alright, so we gotta search, we're still searching the records and remnants. Oh, but, okay, so we searched this one, now we gotta go to that one. Okay, I was like, I thought I just did. Shield bump. Oh, didn't block in time. I felt like that should have done more. Nope. Well, there's something up there. We're gonna be checking that out. That was the glitchiest mantle I've ever seen. Ship's flag. Oh, okay. Our objectives changed. Go, and then back, right? Just double whack me like that? Pause on that. Alright. Oh, ow. I'm just gonna tank through that. Don't care. What I was looking. Ooh, it's a musket, a breastplate. That's some good loot. That's good loot. That's good loot. I really do think that no matter what I do, I'm gonna favor a dexterity build in this game, but want to try a strength build just because I want to try different things. Strength builds intrigue me because they seem pretty beefy. No pun intended, they just seem like they're strong build. Good builds. Oh! Once you commit to an attack, it's like kind of hard to cancel out. Oh, that worked out nicely. Oh, want your loot. Give me the potion. Alright, let's go swimming, I guess. I do kind of like this. I don't remember there being the giant beacon of light working quite so well in closed beta, so this is kind of a nice upgrade. I mean, if that's what that is like a quest marker? Maybe? I don't know. Seems like it is, though.
These will do
Oops.
perfect.
Sorry.
You've done a good turn for the storm preceding your arrival filled the skies with crimson. Corruption incarnate, I tell you.
The corruption's still around?
Yes, and corruption's the real threat to watch for. Any trace is a scourge to the settlement. I fear some remnant may be lingering in Tide Swallow Cave.
You want me to check it out?
I hate to ask a newcomer, but you handle yourself well enough.
Well, I knew it was
We'll
coming.
Take a look then. Be warned though, corruption can be right dangerous.
Oh, no shit. Alright. Thank you for all your high and mighty advice. Let's see. Alright, we're going north. Place the green mohawk for a metal one. At least the helmet accommodates the mohawk. There's room for it in there. Oh, I'm getting corruption? What? Oh. I didn't realize they were going to play that game already. Well, this is definitely, you know, part of it. Funny that the corruption's only around the entrance just to be like, hey, it's in here somewhere. Probably up this way, towards these fellows. Hello, gentlemen. How are you today? Oh, there's no need for throwing grenades, ma'am. Oh, God. Who are you? You were not invited to this party. Dead. Dead man. Alright. Can I cut through this? I want to cut through this. I could just go home. Or back to the camp, or whatever I decide to call home from now on. Eh. Okay. It's over here. Loot? No loot. Oh, there's people in here. Don't worry, everybody. I opened the entrance. You can all escape now. Alright. Assuming I gotta kill this guy. I'm sure that's enough hits to, like... Yeah, there we go. Okay, that counts as a tag. I was like, I don't want to just, like... take all the quest credit. But that did work out quite a bit better. I mean, that looked like that was like 4 or 5 people that actually got credit for that quest, instead of like the one guy that was doing it in the closed beta, and then everybody else had to wait for the respawn. That went a lot smoother. By the way, Heath, thank you for the update on the audio. Appreciate that.
My hunch was right, wasn't it? There was corruption in that cave. You're brave to have dealt with it.
Yes, and I did it all by myself.
First Light cannot afford to ignore this threat anymore. If corruption gets a foothold on the beach, it'll be at the settlement walls in a matter of days.
The settlement should be warned. Of course, I don't say that with an exclamation, just a period.
You're right, of course. The folks at the settlement should start making preparations. This could get right ugly. The constable should hear about this straight away.
Should I take the message?
Yes. You've done as much as I could ask down here.
Still not saying my name.
Give Constable Oakes this message and then take a well-deserved rest. You've earned it.
I don't feel like we'll be resting after this. I feel like she's just leading me on. But you know what? Whatever. Alright. Okay, so here's the fun part. Do we want to try to... Oh yeah, well obviously we go this way up the... Okay, never mind. I thought we were going to have some choices to... This man is naked. Alright. Sometimes people just get bored on the island, you know? Just gotta let it all hang. Alright. Back there, hang out. Guess we could sheath everything. No sense to run. Well, that man is being chased by a bear boar. These boars are gigantic. Oh shit. You fuck off. I asked you. Dead now. Victory. 30 seconds of skinning. Ah, such a roll. Anyways. I don't mean to be critical. I actually really like this game. It's just funny sometimes. Talk. Okay. Oh, you don't actually talk. Did you see my cart? The wilds of Aeternum have never been safe, but the roads? Never seen anything like this before today. Vicious boars came out of nowhere. Ate all my truffles. Why would they do that? That is the most simple question. Alright, never mind. How should I know... How should I know? Do I look like some kind of boar mind reader? What is with this guy? Not me. I'm just a simple traveling herbalist. Tell you this much. However, the beasts have ruined me for this season. I'm confused. Alright. Any way I can help? You mean you'd help an old hapless... Oh my gosh, I can't even read this guy's dialogue. It's painful. Alright, we're gonna kill boars. Very clearly. Equip the harvesting sickle and... Oh, never mind. We're gonna equip the harvesting sickle. This guy, I don't like this guy either. I've equipped it. Now I gotta gather truffles. I guess so the boars will attack me even more than they've already been. Boars around here are just psychotic. What does he expect? He's carrying food. Delicious food, by the description. I wonder if the people that wrote the dialogue for this game interact with people. Like, I wonder if they know how a conversation actually just progresses. There. So... That's alright. I can live with that. That makes this a lot easier too. I don't remember it doing that. Don't remember it being quite that generous. Alright, here you go, buddy. Now you can get assaulted by boars again. Why I decided I wanted these herbs, but I want these herbs. Right. Aye. Give me some bacon. Bacon out that ass. Some bear bacon. I know that's supposed to say hapless Howie, but it just says hapless Ho to me. That's all I can see. Let's go back to the hapless Ho. There was a part of me that wanted to sing Moving Right Along out of the Muppet movie, but I think that's frowned upon. Don't. Okay, they're both in the same direction. Okay, suddenly I got this like cold chill down my spine. That great. I'm probably running towards one objective and away from another. But no, they're both this way. If I'd have looked up at my compass, I could have figured that out. But... My God, these guys are level 15 and trying to PvP people that can't even flag yet. You guys are dumb. This is why the scaling reduction is for. Can't play unless you have an unfair advantage. Sad. I don't like this character at all. Alright.
It's always a treat to see a new face. Whether you are new to Eternum or simply from another settlement, you are welcome to First Light.
I have a message from Watcher Lynch.
Oh dear. Then the storm we saw out there was as bad as it seemed. The Shattered Mountain has erupted as well. Lynch said this day would come. It seems she was right. It's funny to recall. There was even a crazy old man warning us about corruption years ago. Reveries aside, we'll need to think carefully about how to proceed.
What crazy old man?
Ago, he was stark raving mad, but kind of sweet at the same time.
Kind of like the psychopath that sent us over here?
Wandering around Monarch's Bluffs these days. He's probably become lost by now.
Oh, he's still around here. Okay, so no. Alright, anything else?
I'll begin formulating a strategy. We shouldn't rush into anything. I take it you are to whom Watcher Lynch referred in her message.
Yes, that's me.
Then the settlement is already in your debt.
I know.
If you will, please inform Magistrate Bond of this news, and then visit the inn. We all need our rest, don't we?
Damn right. Alright. Damn. Yes, lots of things, lots of stuff. Lots of people running around. That's exciting. I like the lots of people. They supposedly like really expanded the server capacity for this open beta. They're really stress testing it, and it's supposed to even have even more capacity when the game actually launches. This is them. They're gonna like push the limits, I guess.
Forgive me, a bit busy just now. First the storm, then Shattered Mountain, and I'm getting no direction or help whatsoever.
Constable is asking me to share this message.
Oak sent you. Better late than never, I guess. Let's see. Don't suppose she gave you any further instruction, did she? Typical. She probably needs to consider her plan.
Listen, I just follow the
I'll
waypoint.
do everything I can to ensure First Light is prepared if this situation deteriorates. Let's just hope it's enough.
I'll help if I can.
The constable doesn't realize the urgency here, but I do. We must get to work straight away. You're the one. Sounds like you're capable enough.
You still didn't say my name. The constable said I should visit the inn first.
Of course she did. Very well. I suppose that makes sense. Check in with Innkeep Fairfax and get a room. Go quickly, though. There's no time to waste.
See? Told you. Told you I wasn't gonna get to rest. No chance. Adventure continues.
Welcome to the Everlasting Torch. We are always burning
The
for you.
everlasting
You want to
touch.
check in?
Alright.
Be my guest. Literally.
I like this place already. Alright. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I feel touched everlasting. Anyways.
There you are. I was worried I might have run you off.
I just got touched everlasting.
It's just that this really is an emergency.
Right? It's alright, I understand.
See? You get it. Why doesn't Constable Oaks? I do hope you'll stick around.
I mean, she did send me after all, but you sound quite unfairly.
I would never consider living anywhere other than First Light. This was once the greatest territory in all Eternum, you know.
What happened?
It's a long story, but indeed, once our markets were packed solid, you should visit the trading post yourself to see the current state of things. Check out the storage space available to you as well.
I will do that. Thank you. Open trading post, open storage shed. Alright, this seems simple enough. What is food supply? Okay, so I can't have food. That seems unreal. Can I have honey? I can have honey. Take honey. Okay. Oh, here we go. Trading post. Cool, the trading post. I'm not buying anything. No. Let's see. Storage shed? Just running it. Decking there. Storage shed. Ooh, and I have things I need to look through. I need to look through my loot. I got lots of loot. Looks like I can equip a secondary weapon now. That is better than what I have. Just happened. Audio did something. Everything is still working. Oh, good. Logging axe. I don't have one of those yet. I guess we're just going to go ahead, even though I'm not spec'd for dexterity, we're just going to throw the musket on. I just like the musket. That's a better armor rating, and it's less... Ooh, I get the... Ooh, drops my... Yeah, we'll do that for now. Still room for the mohawk in there, it looks like. No, we're not. That looks... That just kind of hurts my feelings. And aesthetically, I just can't tolerate it, so we're just going to go back to that, and I'm sorry, this is salvaged. Yes, I'm that guy. Besides, I'll get a replacement in literally no time. Talk to Gladys Bond. Oh yeah, that's this lady with the hair rollers.
As you see, it may have lost its luster, but we have everything one could need in First Light. With decisive action, we can make this territory stronger than ever. I will continue to do what I can here, but ultimately it's up to Constable Oakes to rally the settlement.
Maybe she's got a plan now.
I should certainly hope so. Sylvia's had enough time to develop her strategy. Please go and inquire as to her intentions. If she still has nothing to say, feel free to hover about until she does.
Okay, so Stalker. Got it. Alright. Alright. Go talk to Sylvia Oates. Got it. It's right back up the hill.
Ah, it's nice to see you again. I hope you're enjoying your time in First Light, despite all these fears about the corruption.
Boy, you are a politician through and through. Do you have a plan?
Ah, Magistrate Bond is getting impatient, isn't she? Always driven to action. It's one of her strengths. But sometimes we need to think first.
I'd say that's fair.
One truth that never changes is that the First Light settlement always needs supplies.
I don't really want to volunteer myself for that. I can help gather supplies, my unintelligent friend
Even
says.
under dire circumstances, slow and steady is the course. I would welcome your help. Gather wood, stone, and rawhide, and then refine them.
Do you see what you've gotten us
Every
into?
little bit helps.
Alright, well, now we're farming. Says I've got enough rawhide from skinning all the bears that they call boars. So that was easy enough. Is it simple? Oh, okay, I was about to be like, what? So, okay, so yeah, this is just straight up get out there and farm your tits off. Alright. We got some upgrades though. Let's see what we can get. I do want the shield bash. That's kind of nice. Also nice. Oh, no, that's better. That's better. That's what we're gonna take. That shield bash to do some damage. Aw. Oop. Oh, but that. Guys, we want to chop some wood. Exciting. Oh, not from the mature trees. We gotta use the young tree. Oh my god. What hatchet is this? Okay, well the upside is that's like half the quest for tree gathering, so that's fine. Feels like cutting down a tree with a plastic butter knife though. And finally, alright. Let's see, stone. Let's gather some stone. Oh, what is that? There's no way. Yeah, no way I can mine that. The giant green glowing rock. I think that's, yeah, that's outside my grasp as well. So there's a lot of stone here, but there's not the stone I need. I gotta find somewhere that's got some rocks I can break. That looks like a decent spot over there. You really appreciate that I just really appreciate the scenery and the view, and I like this sense, and I mean this is pretty common of MMOs, but if you can see it, you can usually go there. And that's something I really appreciate about this game. Very Breath of the Wild or Dark Souls in that sense. I don't need this for any reason. It's here, and I know it's valuable, so just a little bit of it. It will be helpful. I am very sorry that this is not exciting game, and that I have the slowest harvesting tool game. No, 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 no. One's just gonna have to be enough. Okay, we still got rocks to pick at. What am I doing? Have people ever mined like this? All right. That only took forever. Oh no, gotta be standing in the right spot to peck at this rock. Just, oh my gosh, this is kind of silly. Don't worry. Almost there. Any minute now. There we go. Oh, good, and that gave us enough. Okay, so now we can go back. We gotta go do the crafting at the tables, which I do really like the crafting system in this game. I know I'm griping about the slow gathering. It speeds up pretty fast. At least it did in the closed beta as you got upgraded harvesting tool. This first little bit here is kind of a slog. Walk past Carrot Top or something. Ah! It's trying to hit me. My frames are not doing great. I don't know what that's about. It's getting a little choppy in the town. Pretty bad. I'd have to tweak some settings. I am not running the ultimate gaming rig, unfortunately, so. Okay, so this has got to be stone cutting. Okay. Just gonna chop them all. Alright. Wood cutting's got to be right here. Alright. He's over here. Oh, well, hello, miss. How are you? Alright. Going back up to Sylvia Oaks. Gonna talk to her. And I assume get more free labor out of me.
From the first moment, I knew you'd prove to be an excellent addition to our community.
I'm sure.
Trust is the foundation for everything we do here.
Oh. Don't like.
Anytime you fancy, visit me, or the town board outside, and take any task that suits you. In the meantime, there's more you can do with these refined materials.
Feel free to stop by and work for me anytime you like for free. Just any old time. Just point me in the right direction, I say, because I'm a glutton for punishment.
Of course, in addition to your other fine attributes, you seem to
What
be
the
good with your
fuck?
hands, and we could use more of that. Take these materials to Ji-Hoon Kim, our resident artificer. He'll show you what to do.
Alrighty then.
Did you talk to Artificer Kim? He usually
No.
spends his time near the wood shop to the south.
Well, no, I haven't even left. I haven't even left yet. I'm gonna go talk to him. I want to talk to him right now. Kim immediately makes me think of the guy from Gears of War that like got just totally ruined by Rom. Dope mohawk though.
Ah, it is very nice to meet you.
Didn't say my name.
Sylvia believes you are good people, then that is good enough for me.
I'll say Sylvia's name.
It's my belief that everyone in First Light should know their way around the Forge.
That makes
I've always
sense,
thought so.
I guess.
And if rumors about a surge in corruption are to be believed, the settlement will need to increase its weapon stores. If you want to contribute to our defenses, this is one way you can do so.
Yes, I want to learn.
Then I shall teach you how to forge a simple blade. Take this satchel of ore, open it, and smelt the ore into ingots. Then take up the hammer and make yourself a sword.
This is the first guy that's actually said, hey, why don't you do some work that could actually benefit you? Hey, I appreciate you. I like you, Kim. You're a good guy. Got a dope mohawk, too. That's extra bonus points. Alright. What's he got me doing? He says, retrieve iron ore from heavy satchel in your inventory. Oh. Well, damn, he even gives me... He's even already given me the stuff. This guy's awesome. So he's, yeah, man, just gave me the materials and said, learn how to do this. Go do it. See, now that's how, that's the way. Alright, wait, oh, go talk to him again. I need to craft a longsword. This has gotta be it. Alright. Do I have to craft a longsword? A little bit frustrating. I have to craft a longsword when it says I could craft all these other cool things. It gives me trash stats. Thank you. Alright. I crafted this piece of garbage sword.
What have
Are you
we
proud of
here?
me?
A fine blade indeed.
Huh.
I see the makings of an artisan in this already. Well done.
Boy, you are really, like, laying it on thick.
I did not notice it when you first approached, but just now I saw it quite clearly. You have a potent aura, my friend. The course of your destiny will affect that of
Sorry.
many others.
I have a potent aura. Do I smell? I haven't showered since I got here. I hope that's a good thing, especially the potent aura part.
You know who you should speak with. Albert Riches, our resident survivalist, but so much more than that. Yes, you should go introduce yourself.
I don't know if I want to introduce myself to anybody that's just simply described as so much more than that. Intimidating. Alright. Let's go talk to Albert Riches. Riches? Where are you? You're this way. Actually, before we do that though, just because we're in a position to do so, let's go ahead and make one of these. Oh, and that's, I mean, the focus is kind of useless, but the strength is a worthy weapon. Okay, let's see what we got in here. It's disappointing. Yes, that's fine. I don't care. We're going to salvage the rest of this because we don't need that. Alright. We should see, actually, since we salvaged those, do we have enough to... Oh, we have to get a little bit more. That's okay. The sword we've got's doing fine. This great axe, I think, has a lot of potential. So let's just see what we can do with that. A lot of updates, lots of fixes to the great axe. They fixed that double hit glitch, and they fixed a lot of other things. They fixed the hit boxes, so that supposedly like the reap ability works better or works more as a
young soul if I've ever seen one. A coincidence you show up on the same day as the Shattered Mountain erupts? I think not. These are strange times in First Light. Much change is afoot. Got to keep your head about you.
That's always a good idea.
It is, isn't it? But here's a question for you, friend. If this place comes crashing down, how do you see yourself handling it?
I'll do what I can. The most say nothing answer.
You survive, you go on. But do you have what it takes? Let's find out. What say you set yourself a camp outside these walls and hunt some wolves from the local dens? I'd like to see it.
And, you know I'm not putting any points into intelligence, but it is really showing through my character right now. I wonder if... it'd be kind of nice if they ever reintroduce, like, the old Fallout thing, where, like, you'd get better dialogue options with higher intelligence. Like, that would be an amazing MMO. Like, sure. Any RPG, I think, could benefit from that. However, it doesn't exist in most games because it would be just a nightmare to do. From a game development standpoint, I could see that being just the biggest headache. Oh, we're getting upgrades in the territory. We gotta get that XP. Gotta get that storage, because that is just... And then we gotta get that... Let's go and get that standing gain, so we can get more wicks. Alright, let's go adventuring. Oh, that's... There's storage. Is there... Like there... It appears there is not. It's telling me to go make a camp in the wild. Wood. And we're gonna run here. Bye. And suck it down. Oh, I need more bushwood. Go, and we can rest. Okay, and we can craft. More food. That's good. love the Great Axe, but it's just kind of ridiculous. Like it's kind of like the I feel like the Warhammer is the same way. Where they're ridiculously large, but it's kind of fun. I don't know. I kind of dig it. Eat a howler. 5. Brown wolf doesn't count. It's not. That. I think it's the life staff. It sounds like somebody's firing a. I don't know. It's plucking a very loose, like guitar string or something. It's like wow. Like I know this area. Where? Oh, area, but it's here. It's like, come on. Oh, there is this chest though. I'm having a hard time. Bob's here. Go. With all my attacks. There we go, that's how that's supposed to work. Great axe, alright. Let me skin this thing or what? Excuse me. We gotta kill 2 more of these. I'm stuck in a rock. Alright. Is you? Oh, finally. Suppose that's while I skin can. I can. This is the more. I like this is the stronger tree. I like this is the one that's more fun. I go with the one that's more fun. That worked out relatively well, although I don't know what you can use that quickly. If someone's running away. I don't know what purpose that serves. Travel to 10. Guess I'm done here. And now I am asked to travel to the opposite side of town. Alright. Where's the town right? Yeah. This ramp. Staircase. Like that. I wish they would fix that. I don't like it that you kind of drop when you walk down the stairs. That shouldn't happen. So, it's been fun. I think we're going to call this a good stopping spot just for a moment. I will definitely be streaming more of this before the open beta is closed. Might even stream more tonight. I don't know. I'm still figuring out what's going on tonight and still tweaking settings. But we're back at the inn, and this quest has taken us kind of a ways out here, kind of back into territory we've already been to, so got to see a decent section of the game. There's obviously much more to be seen. We've only covered this tiny corner of the map, but definitely good stuff. I'm liking some of the changes I've seen already, some of the simple little things. It does feel like, even just in my first, even in my first 8 levels, it does feel like I'm leveling substantially quicker than I'd have before. Mixed feelings about that. I don't necessarily think faster progression is objectively better in a game. I think sometimes it's nice to work for it. I think it adds life to the game. It means that people will generally play it longer. It's just, of course, there's that threshold. There's just too much. It has to be. I don't know if lowering the XP cap is a good way to do that. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm still excited about this game. Definitely want to play more of it. Very excited for the release. Yeah, that's about all I got, I suppose. Thank you all so much for watching.